gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hello everyone, my name is Tag. Welcome to Darkest Dungeon. Now, I'm not even going to go into the whole situation as to why I haven't recorded or uploaded in quite some time. But I found my footing, and I'm willing to put a few steps forward. Might as well just title it that. I'll stay quiet for the intro sequence.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
So, now that that's over, in case you don't know, Darkest Dungeon is a shithole. It will beat you down. It will proceed to rape every orifice in your entire body and expect you to walk away from it. That is literally the best way I can put this game. Not even joking you. Now, a lot of this game is about smarts. You can't just rush into a situation headlong and expect to come out without potential for casualty. Especially not on the highest difficulties. I've yet to beat the game, because I never stay committed long enough, but I think I'm gonna try this time. I know what I'm doing, a little bit. So, here we go.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
I already know how to play the game, fortunately.
This dogging, brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
The best situation here is really to get a crit off the bat and kill him, because that's a lot of damage. And of course he blade. There's a crit.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it
Feed him up.
trick of the light? Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Right. I'll just get through this opening bit.
Send these vermin a message.
Basically,
The right
in case you don't know what happened,
and their kind is no longer.
the stagecoach crashed. I think the driver dude went mad. And now you have to fight your way up to the old manor house. These two, Dimius and Reginald, are, I guess, the main protagonists of this game, though the game can finish without them. As being, if you take these two to the final dungeon, they have some... You get an achievement, first of all, which is what I plan to do, but... Yeah. I won't spoil anything for you. Ah, shit. This is gonna suck. Stress damage is not something you want to take on the first mission.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh, it's not what I want to do. Fortunately, there's really no way of doing that.
Press this advantage. Give them
So, I'll just take a quick minute here to tell you how this game works, since you've just watched a bunch of it and you have no idea. That, or you've played this game or seen playthroughs of this game and know what it's about. So, up here you have your torch. Depending on which light level, depends on what happens. You get certain bonuses. Low light gives you a lot of rewards and more crit, but increases the stress you take, decreases your dodge, and increases the chance of you getting surprised, which shuffles your party. And when you have squishies, you don't really want to be doing that. That was a trapped chest, which can happen. Party consists of 4 places: front line, second position, third position, and fourth position. Enemies will appear in that line as well. Granted, enemies can appear in 2 positions at the same time, some even more so. Sweet. It's a really good one to get, but unfortunately that's... Stress is also a key part in the game, and it's a lot more important than people give it credit for. Sometimes you can do high stress runs to try and trigger...
such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
As I was saying though, they can trigger heroism, virtue, all that stuff.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses, all will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
And virtue is very useful because it can give you some pretty good benefits. Stagecoach, where you hire your people. I've got a max of 9 here. Since I have a bunch of gear down here, I can upgrade either the stagecoach network or the hero barracks. I'm gonna upgrade the hero barracks.
Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
I'm not going to upgrade the stagecoach. I want to save those powers. Like,
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
yeah. I want to save as much of the deeds as possible for future use in other items. It's like when you play mobile games and they try to make you to do a forced microtransaction. You can just wait it out. and then you have a few extra gems or whatever you use.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
But yeah, when they say most will end up here, you're not exactly thinking out of it. Trade heirlooms. Oh. You see, now that's really useful. I did not realize that. Here's me thinking I've played most of the game through and through, but nope.
A mecca of madness
Oops.
and morbidity. Your work begins.
Here you've got quirks, which give bonuses, and a few other quirks which give restrictions. E.g., Kleptomaniac is fucking annoying. Straight up, they'll just remove items from the game, basically. Stuff like money and all that stuff. So much so that I'm actually thinking about not bringing Reginald. You know what? I think we could use this. Nah, I might as well show you why I didn't want to bring him.
Cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
This is the prepare screen. Pretty self-explanatory. You just buy shit. Never go without food. A few recommendations of mine is 8 to 12 food on a short. I usually take about 20 food on a long, on a medium even, and about 36 on a long. Granted, that's heavily overspending, but I don't try to take chances. Now, I don't exactly have a time frame for this video. Don't think I need one. But since this is the, I guess, pilot, 30 minutes from now. See what happens. It's from this moment on which the game really starts to open up as well. You get to start making a few decisions where you want to go and such.
If only treasure
The way Darkest Dungeon... Sorry.
otherworldly corruption.
The way Darkest Dungeon kind of does its tutorial shows you that it's not going to be exactly very pleasant to you. Surprise condition. Basically, they have a speed of negative 100. So all of your characters will go before them. Now, that's not technically true about the negative 100 speed for the first round, but
Another abomination. Cleansed
it's a good kind of baseline. Oh. Deus Vult Infidel.
be gone, fiend.
The amount of memes that can come out of this as well is amazing. Oh. Don't mind if I do. This is very weird. I guess it's different every time, and I know that, but usually they don't start with those kind of skills.
Cold stone seems
Like,
bent on preventing
I don't usually get judgment off the bat or imbuing vapors. How's that spelled? Emboldening vapors off the bat, which are two really good skills. Now, this is a third position fighter, and this is a stress inducer. Our melee can't hit this, so we're gonna rely heavily on fighting with long range. E.g., maybe I'll pop an emboldening on him so he can just one-shot one of these people.
and improvement.
I doubt I'm going to be able to kill them, so a stun is always worth it. Deus Vaulted. Sorry, I'm gonna make that meme a lot, and no, I don't care. Yeah, watch. Low damage, 19 stress damage. It's not fun. Get some... Ah, damn it. Eh. That'll work. And if I Judgment should kill him, heal the 1 HP I missed. He's gonna... Sorry, she is gonna need a heal. I think it's a she. It's... I've never really looked at them that way. So... Nah. Honestly, it doesn't even matter in a lot. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Watch. A key and a portrait, which would have been nice. And they're just gone. This guy, lots of damage. And I don't like him at all. Ugh. There are 2 ways to avoid damage in this game as well. Dodging the attacks, which completely negates damage but isn't always consistent. Or just building up protection, which reduces the attack's damage by a set amount. Now, I ain't gonna kill him, so... Might as well kill him. Can't really do anything. So... Yeah. Believe it or not, the Crusader does have a little bit of dodge. Right. They'll be dead on their turn. You need a heal. Vestal, by the way. If you ever try to play this game, I will not stress this enough. Keep a Vestal in your party. They are the pretty much only dedicated healer, other than potentially the Occultist. But I don't really like his RNG. They are really useful. Now, I could open that normally and risk getting trapped, but doing that gets you slightly more loot on occasion. Ah, trap popped up, of course it did. Slightly more loot, and often it can get you better loot. I can't remember who has the highest trap disarm of this group, but I'm going to do it with you. Just so you can restore some stress. Light up another torch. Traps can really screw your party over, believe it or not. So every chance you get to disarm one, try and do it with either someone with a high disarm chance, so that you reduce the risk of potential issues arising, or do it with somebody with a lot of stress. Therefore, they can lower that stress. Damn it, not a crit. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Now, I know what this does, so I'm trying to keep him... I'm not really paying a lot of attention to him. Sweet. He will be dead by his turn. Just make sure you can one-shot them. Might as well Divine Party, just in case we got a crit so we get some stress healing. And he straight up missed. That's fun. When your plan just backfires on you. Now, the undead are pretty much immune to bleed. So, I mean, they can bleed, if you get your bleed skill high enough. But it's not really the best of strategies to try and bleed an undead. Bleed, damage over time. Yeah, and that's what happens if you fail the slam check. You take damage and you take stress, because why not? Yeah. Don't you dare steal it, thank God.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
You really didn't even need food for this one. That's sometimes the case, though. Just as I fucking said that. There we go.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
There's always a battle in this last stream. Frickin' always. So, might as well use up what you have to try and better yourself. Pop this. Pop you on my Crusader. You're full, so you can't eat. Here we go. Kill the stress. Stress caster, I guess, or whatever. I'm not exactly sure the proper term for it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Now, sometimes they will heal stress upon a kill. Sometimes they don't.
As the enemy crumbles.
Now, with 2 enemies left, one of them's a high damage, one of them gets complicated later on at higher levels. But for now, I think he only axe blades. I don't think I've seen a low level perform basically what is a block. He'll be dead next turn. Might as well just try and stress heal. Ah, yeah, dead weight's another one, which is annoying. He basically tries to force you back a little bit and stun you. It's not fun either. Also, we're doing less damage to him because of his protection. And bold. There you go.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And we're done with our first quest. Job's a good one. The quick reflexes, good. Robust. I mean, why not? Thin-blooded. Quick draw. Good one to have on Reginald. Getting that early fight damage can often one-shot people.
I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Now, if you want to know what that said prior, just go back and read it. Pause the vid.
At the end,
Oh yeah, I gotta be slow with them so you can hear all the individual things.
the cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
This is basically stress relief territory. Ah, crap. Let's see. Finale. Don't mind it. Really would have liked you to have Dirk Stab. And you're a versatile fighter. I don't mind you.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
A lot of character-specific trinkets, and I don't like that. Now, we could instantly just rush to the darkest dungeon and just destroy all of our people, but... You know, I don't really like that. I really don't like the looks of any of these, so which one pays the best? Hmm. Well, we'll do a medium for the bleed amulet. King's Court. Oh yeah, I can see that actually. Production stone on you. You can't take anything, so on you. Here we go. Yeah, this is a medium, meaning we're gonna have to camp. Let's hope that one of these guys has decent stuff. I'll bring 3 keys to this one. And as usual, I'm gonna take 20 food. Extra 1 of you. Extra 2 of you. I want to be prepared for pretty much any situation here. So we'll take a bit of everything. Laudanum, by the way, not useful until a later basically stages. It just removes the horror effect on you, which is very specific. It is very specific. So damn it, I was really hoping that would have killed one of them. This should. Ugh. Stop going for the bloody jester. Of course he's freaking stunned. Heal. Smash. You see, I don't very much appreciate that. Alright. Oh. Not much comes out of books. So I tend to avoid them, because look at that. I mean, sometimes they're beneficial, but... yeah, this is where the Jester kind of falls flat. Against creatures that have bleed resist. That's a lot of damage. Best I can do is to counteract it at this stage. Fortunately, it has a pretty high dodge. Plague Doctor's going to be responsible for killing those two. Nope. I don't want to jinx it, but at least they haven't scored any crits against us yet. Crits in this game are fucking nasty if they score against you. Yep, there it is. Fucking called it. No! God damn it! And we've already got a guy at Death Star. Ah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Best I can do is try and kill these quickly. Of course he resisted it, but he's on low enough health that it's not going to matter. -2 accuracy, -5%. Yeah. In all fairness, the Jester is a support usually. That or a bleed. Let's see, what can you use? Back two, back two, back two. Any position. We have basically two back two people. But hey, at least if you get shafted back raw, you can do stuff. He's gonna be a pain in the ass. Death's Door isn't, you know, horrific, but it's definitely a kick in the balls this early on.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I'm out of space. Wait up some of that food. Just get a little bit of health back. I'll get to about there and then come back and then rest. Ah. A surprise. Usually you want to get a lot of damage off this early on, but I can deal with you. What I can't deal with is Stress Boys over there. If I just hit the back one, maybe with a Judgment, yeah, Judgment, that should be good.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Well, that back one's dead regardless of what it does. So I can just heal.
That cuts on its own.
Want as much damage done in as possible. Stop attacking him! Ah, it's so annoying. You know what, I'm just gonna try and heal them up as much as possible. Pittance healing coming from him, but...
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Dodge Stone? Give that to you. Actually, seems that it'd be... I can't even swap over, can I? Oh, since I can't carry that. There you go. Pity I can't take that. Speed is 8. That's what I needed. Slightly annoyed. But just keep attacking him.
Be gone, fiend.
Be gone, fuck. He'll be dead. And thank God he finally targeted the tank.
Continue the onslaught.
The rest of them can heal.
Them all.
It's a good amount of healing. Inspiring Cry.
The light, the promise of safety.
Inspiring Cry is the stress heal as well, so...
Can be felt. They can be beaten.
Stress heals are rare, but useful.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only
Boy!
to follow it.
Ah, crap. If Vestla's gonna go over, I'm calling it. So, begun. Thought. Pull up a harvest. Ah, of course, I didn't need that. But getting rid of you before you can get an attack out is pretty useful. Actually, probably gonna need to rest up after this fight. They're both gonna die, so we need not focus on them. That's a 99. Please tell me you didn't get any stress. Heal. Oh, you physically can't attack the front person. Sorry, but I need that to be like that. Get some stress heal off. Unfortunately, crits on corpses do nothing.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We rarely come into Blight this early on, and crests are useful. Journal page. Pointless. Let's have a look at what's in here. Right. Stress levels are too high.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I really need to just do a lot of stress relieving activities. Get some stress reduction on you. And with one left, might as well. You pretty much have like a 90% disease resisted, 95% disease resist. Base 50, plus 15, plus 40 from the trinket, and plus 20 from the camping skill. This prevents us getting ambushed at night, which is a bitch to deal with when you're already stressed out to shit. Right. Don't mind if I do. Quite a little bit of scouting. Jester has a fairly high trap disarm, I think. No, apparently not.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
No need to pre-torch this room. At least we have a shovel.
Even the cold stone seems better.
Granted, we've got one more. Hold up. Wait, there's a shovel in here. Why was there a shovel? That's rare. Whatever. Right. Bleed. This guy does bleed. This guy also does bleed, but this guy's a pain in the ass. So, fuck you both. Good news. Our Jester has a use.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
He's on 6 HP and he's taking that much damage, so... that will bring him into good range. Fortunately, I gave you the stress resist. He's going to blanket fire. It's going to hit us all. I've had enough of you. Damn it. You need a heal. Ah, that's a lot of bleeds. Right. You get bandaged. And he missed both of them. You pop a cure on yourself. And you just gotta take the bleed for a bit. Because you can do this. And you dead as fuck, boy. Point blank shot. No. Bish.
A momentary abatement. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ooh. Oh, what this?
Loot are often low on supplies.
No room battle up there? Don't need to go up there. My job ain't to explore all the rooms. This is my job. Destroy all thoughts. I'm getting good rolls with that. That's what I need. I'd rather have you out of action for a turn. So I can do this. Get some group damage off. Shush you. With stun resist, it's already annoying enough. I'd rather get a lot of damage out of. That should be enough to kill you. You know what? You need stress healing.
As the light gains purchase, spirits of
This guy's relatively harmless, so.
is made clear.
And I'll have you try and deliver the finishing blow. Sweet!
Impunity.
And a good amount of stress healing as well.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
That's money. It's money I need. Room battle coming up. Thank God it's humans. This is why I hate them. That bleed.
A decisive pummeling.
Blanket fire is annoying because of the dodge debuff.
The wounds of war can be healed,
But never hidden.
hidden.
Ah! This is gonna knock him back. We need some heals going up. Most of our party is pretty weak. You're on 10, you're on 10. Whoop. You should be dead.
A momentary
Just get 4 healing across isn't exactly too bad. Stress across the board. Oh wait, you can do that on other people and it does it on yourself automatically. I forgot that they added that. Nah. You're way too low, my friend. Keep those crits coming. You are the tank, you need the heals.
monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Eh. No more rune battles? Hey, no more stress. At least there's no more loot as well.
Moon by moon, all my whole, we reclaim what is ours.
That is, however, going to end it. Tell me what you like of Darkest Dungeon. Tough game? Fun game? My type of game. And Klepto, fuck yourself. Anyway, I've been the Endurian Gamer. This has been Darkest Dungeon.
See their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me, and the letter was on its way.
I've been the Endurian Gamer. Fuck's sake!
Will fate
Every time I try to do the outro.
soldiers must be ready. The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
I've been the Endurian Gamer. This has been Darkest Dungeon. And you know the drill by now. I'll see you in the next universe.